ओके भाई, सॉरी भाई लोगों, थोड़ा सा नेटवर्क में प्रॉब्लम आ गई थी और मेरी स्ट्रीम बीच में ही रुक गई थी। कंटिन्यू चल रहा था मामला, लेकिन मुझे सब कुछ एडजस्ट करके अभी मैं नेक्स्ट एपिसोड बनाने लग गया। इसका एपिसोड 6 है, वो कंटिन्यू ही चल रहा है। मतलब उस लड़की को वो पकड़ लेते हैं, वो पकड़ लेता है ना, वो उसको बांध बांध देता, खाना वाना खिलाता, बस यही होता है। फिर वो उससे नाम वाम पूछता है भाई, उसको पता चल जाता है भाई तू स्पेशल है। तो छोटा सा सीन था वो, मतलब नॉर्मल कन्वर्सेशन थी, तो वो शायद आपसे मिस होगी। और इधर ये भाई अपना जाबाज सिपाही जो है, ये खड़ा हो जाता है। अभी इसको लेके जाते हैं, क्या क्या ढूंढना है इसने, इसे चला तो जा नहीं रहा। क्या करेगा ये? हैं? अबे रास्ता कहाँ है? चलो, गोलियां तो ले ली, कुछ तो करेगा। खाली है तो, कंगाल है तो। गन तो ले रहा है पर चला नहीं रहा। गन इसने पीछे लटका रखी है। खोल दे खोल दे। बेटे अब तूने ही बचाना है उसको। उसको पकड़ लिया गुंडों ने, रजिया फंस गई गुंडों में तेरे को बचाते बचाते। इधर से गई थी ना वो, ये भी इधर से ही जाएगा, पर उससे पहले मैं कुछ जांच पड़ताल कर लेता हूँ। ओ गन वन सब कुछ मिल गया भाई। फ्लेम थ्रोवर इसके पास तो पता नहीं भाई है क्या क्या। इसके वेपन तो भारी जबरदस्त है। अब ये ठीक हो गया है लगता है मेरे को। ही इज ओके नाउ। रेडियो भी रखा हुआ भाई, तो इधर से भी जा सकता हूँ मैं। गुड। उधर से भी जा सकता था। ट्राइंग टू कीप अप। यहाँ से आना था मेरे को। एंड वेयर टू गो? एली को आवाज दे। चलो भाई, एली को ढूंढते हैं। एली तो घोड़ा लेके गई थी, उसका घोड़ा मर गया था, याद है मेरे को इतना तो। तेरी दादी की टांग से ठीक है। तुम आ जाओ भाई पहले। आया मजा? क्या सोचा था? पापा के पास गोली नहीं है। यहीं हूँ बेटा मैं, तेरे को छोड़ूंगा नहीं। निकल बाहर। तेरी किसने मार दी? एक गोली में और मर जाऊं मैं तो। साले ऐसे बाज नहीं होगा तुम। गोलियां खत्म हो गई। देखो अभी दिखाता हूँ मैं तुम्हें एक गन का कमाल। क्यों आया मजा? कहाँ भाग गया? गन नहीं है ये, तोप का गोला है, तोप का गोला। हाँ भाग गया कमीना, गोली तो लगी थी यार उसको। ठीक है अबे यार मेरे को बोले भाग के दोनों तीनों। बताओ यार ऐसे कोई होता है? अबे भाग कहाँ गए हो? यहाँ से नहीं जाएगा तो इसका मतलब कहाँ से? अरे यार मिस हो गया भाई।
Where is she? Well, where not? You gotta tell me.
भागो बेटा, पापा आ गए तुम्हारे पापा।
Gotcha, asshole.
Gotcha.
Finish him off. Get him still.
तेरी पे हाँ आराम कर। छोटी बच्ची को पकड़ के तुम सोचते हो? हाँ बेटा आजा। पहली कहाँ है बताओ? बहुत बना दिया भाई मार मार के इसका।
Now, the girl. Is she alive? What girl? I don't know no girl. Fuck! Focus right here, right here.
Oh भाई
Damn the off. The girl. She's alive. She's David's newest pet. Where? In the town. In the town. Now you're gonna mark it on the map. And it better be the same exact spot your buddy points to. Mark it. It's right there. You can verify it. Go ask him. Go on. I ain't lying. I ain't...
Fuck you, man. I told you what you wanted. I ain't telling you shit.
That's all right. I believe it.
No, wait!
तुम
Wakey, wakey. Come on.
Let go! Stop!
वो तेरी तुम्हारा बाप आ रहा बेटे
I warned you.
I'm infected! I'm infected!
Really?
So are you. Right there. Roll in my sleeve. Look at it!
I'll play along.
What'd you say?
राजा जी
Everything happens for a reason, right?
What the hell is that? She would have turned by now. It can't be real. Looks pretty fucking real to me.
भागना है क्या
Shit. Oh my god. What the fuck is wrong with these people?
Where you going, Ellie? This is my town.
I need a gun.
गन गन
Infected. Huh? The girl. She's infected. She got out.
This is bad, dude.
I want you to round up everyone who isn't armed and get them clear out of here. Let's find that group. Keep it back.
Oh my god.
I'll take the kids to the shelter. Let's go.
Oh, fuck.
I need a gun where is my gun अरे 4 आदमी सारे हैं और ये
Tired of this shit. Cross the line this time.
अच्छा उधर ही बैठा हो गया
We've been jealous him enough. This girl killed our men. Now she's infected. Let's clean this mess up when we get up to town meeting. Put leadership up to a vote.
बाहर आओ बेटा और कलेश पा लिया मरवा दी छोरी जो मारे भाई धाप 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 गोलियां गोलियां मेरे को गन चाहिए
she over there? She's not here. Fan out.
साढ़े 2 गोली दे गए।
You see her? She's not over here.
यही हूँ बेटा, मैं यही हूँ। I'm here just in front of you.
Look around over here. Let's check over that way.
बस अब मेरे को गोलियां मिल जाए।
You loser! You see her? Not over here.
मरते।
Fuck are you?
भागो, हिंट मिल गया है। एक बार तो उन्होंने फेल ही दिया था मेरे को।
They're everywhere. Which way? Which way?
कौन देख रहा है और कहाँ से देख रहा भाई, ये तो बता दो। I know I said too much, भाई साहब स्लोली स्लोली वी हैव टू। भाई रियल में अगर ऐसी सिचुएशन हो जाए तो भाई कैसे बचे आदमी यार। नहीं
This place is a damn maze.
कुछ जगह है रास्ते का नहीं पता, अनजानी जगह है, रास्ता नहीं पता, आपके पीछे गुंडे लगे हुए हो।
What if you fight? Relax, I'm not fighting anybody. I'm saying we can have a real situation here.
We already have a situation. We'll take care of it. Stay focused. It's fine.
ओके बेटा स्टे फोकस, आई विल फाइंड यू एंड किल यू ऑल। आजा, इधर ही आ रहा भाई, ये गड़बड़ हो जाएगी भाई।
Get nothing over this way. Burying us.
थोड़ा सा और आ गया। ऐसे काम करता हूँ मैं।
Hey, she's over here. Look back.
बुड़का भर ले, बुड़का बुड़का जल्दी। अबे यार मरवा दी लौंडिया। फिर पिंडली
Relax. I'm not fighting anybody.
I'm saying we can have a real situation here.
We already have a situation. We'll take care of it. Stay focused. It's fine.
आजा आजा, तेरा इंतजार है बेटा, तेरे ही शर्मा ये उत्तर।
I'll clear over here. You?
पिछली बार तो गोली दी थी इसको, इस बार तो नहीं दे रही।
All clear over here. You?
Same here.
वही करवाता हूँ तुम्हारा सेम।
Jesus.
Holy shit.
Holy shit!
Somebody's fucking hunting us.
Let's keep searching.
Hey, she's over here. Go back through.
Trying to keep up। मारो सालो, गोली तो दे दो यार। Give me some sunshine. Give me some.
Where do I go?
कहाँ जाऊँ भाई?
Where are they?
अबे बताओ यार, रास्ता गुम हो गया है, यहीं भटक रहा हूँ मैं तो, अनजानी राहों में। रास्ता मेरे हिसाब से तो यही होना चाहिए। दिस इज द वे। वहाँ पर वापस घूम के आया था।
It's so damn cold.
क्या जल रही लाइट सी। शिकाई कर ले थोड़ी। बर्फ बर्फ पिघा ले, बर्फ बर्फ मोर रखा, बालों में भी बर्फ गिर गई भाई इसके तो। लड़की है तो जाबाज। एक जगह गर्ल्स फंस गई है बस। मैं चाहता नहीं था कि रेस्टोरेंट लग रहा था मेरे को कोई। जी हाँ, तो मेहरबान और कदरदान, आप क्या खाना पसंद करेंगे? मुझे बहुत भूख लगी है और मैं चाउमीन खाना चाहता हूँ। चाउमीन की मुझे बहुत याद आ रही है और मेरे को कोई चाउमीन खिला दे। चाउमीन खाने का बहुत मन कर रहा है, चरचरे वाली, ओए ओए, जिसमें बहुत सारी मिर्ची हो और मुझे इतना मज़ा आ जाए चाउमीन खा के। भूख भी लग गई चाउमीन के नाम से। लगता है मुझे मैगी नूडल्स बनाने पड़ेंगे। ऐसा कुछ है ही नहीं यार। कोई गन वन कुछ तो दे दो यार, कुछ तो रखा होगा किसी ने। अबे घोंचू यार, बड़े निकम्मे आदमी है भाई। इतना बड़ा रेस्टोरेंट, 5 स्टार होटल वाला। ये कहाँ से आ गया?
How did you do it?
That's all right. Nowhere to go.
You want out? We're gonna have to come get these keys.
I know you're not infected. No one that's infected fights careful.
कीज चाहिए भाई। वो दिए थप्पड़। क्या हो रहा है ये? दे थप्पड़। 3 थप्पड़ मारे यार इसको।
Ellie, let's just end this. So what is it, Ellie? I gotta admit, I heard that.
ले, बहुत थप्पड़ मार रहा था।
That was good, kid. It's gonna be all right.
ओ भाई,
You know, you keep surprising me. It's a shame you wouldn't come around.
तेरे भाई, ओ भाई मैं ही डर गया। रोंगटे खड़े हो गए मेरे, रोंगटे एक एक रोम थनथनी सी आ गई यार।
You know, you keep surprising me. It's a shame you wouldn't come around. But it's too late now. Give up now and promise to be quick. Promise.
मार के ही मानेगा यार, एक बार तो मैं मार दे।
Okay then. Don't say I didn't give you a chance. Oh no.
तेरी भाई। साला पलट गया एकदम से यार।
You know, you keep surprising me. It's a shame you wouldn't come around. But it's too late now. There you are.
ओ तेरी कहाँ से आ गया? ओ भाई ये नहीं छोड़ेगा भाई मेरे को। तो सीधे भैन जो खंजर बिठा देता है अंदर। आ गया बे कालिया।
Whoops. Whoops.
उप्स उप्स कर रहा है। मर गया क्या?
There you are, Ellie. I see you.
यार ओ भाई गोली मिल जाए यार। काट डाला।
Careful.
भागना है क्या यहाँ से इसको? रास्ता भी नहीं मिल रहा यार कहीं। नो आई सेड कहाँ गया है? एक तो गन नहीं, हमने गन और छीन ली और चाबी भी ले ली। कहाँ है भूरे लाल? बेला कहाँ चला गया अब? साला भाग रहा है। छुप रहा है और भाग भाग के। लुका छिपी। वहीं बैठा रही हो बेटा तू बस। मीना कुत्ता सामने से भाग के आ गया। हाँ ये गलत बात है यार, हेड ऑन नहीं जाना भाई उसके। ओ डेविड उप्स उप्स कर देता है। अब छुप के बैठ गया वो, ढूंढ ले वो अपने फूफा को। कमीना है वो। यही गई है भाई, नजरों में नहीं आना है उसको। चप्पलों की आवाज और हो जाती है, चप्पलों में कह रहा हूँ। वो रहा, वो दिख गया बेटे। भाग रहा है यार ये तो। लॉक नहीं और कर सकता क्या मैं उसको? बैठा ही रहेगा वहां पे अब। अरे लुक्का छिपी तो बड़ी भाई गजब है। ड्रैगन्स, हाय हेलो, हाय ड्रैगन्स, हाउ आर यू ब्रो। यार इसमें तो मेरे को ही डर लग रहा है भाई, इसका पता नहीं यार वो है कहाँ। वेयर इज ही नाउ। ओह मिल गया, वहां भाग के गया है। वो मेरे को ढूंढ रहा है, मैं उसको ढूंढ रहा हूँ, साला कमीना। उसको पता है इसका मतलब मेरा है ना, उसने देख लिया मेरा। मेरे ख्याल से इस गेम की सबसे अच्छी, कहाँ गया यार, फिर गायब हो गया यार वो। I don't know bro, but the chapter name, but it's I think hiding. I don't know. Just I am playing and making some episodes. This one is the 6th episode of mine. You can check another. भाई एकदम सर पता भी नहीं चल रहा उसका है कहाँ वो। आवाज सी तो आई कहीं से। प्लेट टूटने की आवाज आई है मेरे को, और ये तो भाई मेरे को मुश्किल में डाल दिया इसने। और इजी वाला स्टफ नहीं है भाई। कितनी देर से ढूंढ रहा हूँ मैं उसको। लुक्का छिपी खेल रहे हैं भाई हम दोनों, और सामने आ गया तो भाई वो सीधी तलवार घोंप देगा। कई बार घोंप चुका है वो। टेबल के नीचे घुस जा, टेबल के नीचे भी नहीं घुस सकती। और वो मस्टंडा हो गया है गायब। अबे कमीने, कहाँ है तू? मिल जा बेटा, एक बार मिल गया ना तू तेरे पर कच्चे उड़ा दूंगा मैं। तो थोड़ी फर्स्ट एड तो ले लो यार। वे कहाँ चला गया? वो मेरे पीछे, मैं उसके आगे, वो मेरे पीछे, मैं उसके पीछे। चाकू घुसाना है उसकी गर्दन में बस। वो भी जबरदस्त खिलाड़ी, मैं भी जबरदस्त खिलाड़ी छुपने में। पहले तो आवाज ही आ रही थी उप्स उप्स करने की, तो वो भी नहीं आ रही। ये तो डर्टी गेम हो गया भाई अब। It is going to be very dirty game now. यार पूरा तो छान लिया मैं,
Careful.
अब आएगा
I heard that.
हो रहा। इधर भाग के गया वो, अब ना नजर रखनी पड़ेगी उस पे तगड़े वाली। I have to look after, I have to watch him. दिख गया बेटे अब तो, तेरी तलवार भी दिख रही है और तू भी दिख रहा है। ओके गाइस प्लीज, अरे यार लाइक तो कर दो भाई, कोई लाइक सब्सक्राइब कुछ तो कर लो यार, प्लीज गिव मी सम लाइक। अच्छा बेटे की जान। फाइनली, ओ भाई इतनी देर के बाद अब जाके कहीं मैंने इसका पटाखा उठाया। ओ अब ये कहाँ जा रहा है? ये भी ढूंढ रहा है एली को। एली, ये तो कौन सा
This is pointless. I can't see a thing.
Just keep searching. She comes through here, we gotta catch her.
We should be guarding the shelter. We got an infected running around the town, and we're guarding the damn exit.
Look, the kid is deadly. We don't know where she's gonna turn up next. Just keep your eyes and ears open. Right here!
Asshole.
Don't lose them!
You still there? God.
Spread out.
Here, in the gas station. Watch my back. Go.
Fucker! I've got him. Move up!
कौन है जो सपनों में आया? कौन है जो दिल में समाया? लो झुक गया आसमां भी, इश्क मेरा रंग लाया। तीर कमान चलाओ यार। हमें तुमसे प्यार कितना ये हम नहीं जानते, मगर जी नहीं सकते तुम्हारे बिना। यार ये गाना किसने कब कब सुना है मेरे को ये बताओ। मैं बताऊँ इस गाने को सबसे अच्छे उस टाइम पे सुनने का कब तुम्हें बहुत ही ये ऐसा लगेगा बस कि मेरी बातें कर रहा है। बताऊँ क्या? हाँ भाई मैं चला गया हूँ। I'm gone. कोई तो है। Someone is watching. Okay. Gotcha. You are on the roof. ये 2 शॉट में खत्म कहानी और ये मेरी गोलियां भी खत्म हो गई। अब कितनी दूर ले गए उसको लड़की को? गोलियां कैसे मिलेंगी? नीड सम एमो। भागो बचाना है मेरे को लड़की को। तीर कमान लिया। तू भी आजा भाई, तेरी खोपड़ी में उतार दूंगा मैं।
Spread out. No.
एक लगते खराब। नो नहीं, नो मत करो, यस करो। और मेरे को मेरे तीर वापस करो। मेरा एक तीर कहाँ चला गया यार? मेरा एक तीर गुम हो गया। देखा एक बार तो ये सिर्फ। कौन सा गाना गा रहा था यार मैं थोड़ी देर पहले? मैं उससे उसके बारे में बात कर रहा था आपसे। तो वो गाना आपने तब सुनना है, बताऊं? When you just start falling in love.
Where the hell is all this stuff here?
उसका बैग मिल गया। ये क्या लिखा उन्होंने? पढ़ो एक बार। इतने पाउंड बिग होल, दैट्स मोर लाइक इट। क्या है ये? We have to better. ये तो मेरे ख्याल से वो है, वेट कर रखा किसने। और उस छोटी बच्ची का मिल गया बैग मेरे को। तो अब क्या करूं? बैग मिल गया तो अच्छा अच्छा अच्छा।
Oh Christ.
तेरी ये क्या है भाई? क्या देख लिया मैंने ये? तो यहाँ पे तो भाई ये उल्टे लटका रखे मार मार के। बताओ ऐसे कौन करता है? कैनिबल्स साले।
I gotta find her. I gotta find her.
फाइंड तो करना पड़ेगा बेटा, उसको ढूंढना पड़ेगा। जिंदा है वो अभी।
Holy shit. Ellie,
पहुंच गया, लगता पहुंचने वाला मैं। उसको तो पेल दिया इसने, एली ने तो। जल्दी निकल ले, आग लग रखी है यहाँ, कभी तो सोच रही हो। वो भी जिंदा है क्या साला भी? चाकू तो भोंक दिया उसको। Just do it, baby. Yes, I know you can do it. ये कौन आ गया?
I knew you had heart. You know, it's okay to give up. Ain't no shame in it.
हाल छोटी बच्ची को मारता है? छोटी बच्ची हो गया?
I guess not. Just not your style, is it?
कुत्ते कमीने।
You can try begging.
Fuck you.
You think you know me? Huh? Well, let me tell you something. You have no idea what I'm capable of.
तेरी भाई।
stop! Stop!
Fucking touch me!
It's me! It's me! It's me! Look! Look! It's me.
He tried to...
Oh, baby girl. It's okay. It's okay.
No.
क्या गेम बना दिया यार, ये गेम खेलने वालों को ये रुला रहा है। ये तो आज तक तो नहीं हुआ भाई ऐसा। गेम खेलते खेलते कौन होता है इतना टची गेम? इसीलिए बेस्ट गेम है क्या ये? ओ माय गॉड यार, 2-3 बार हुआ ना ऐसा? हाँ 2-3 बार हो चुका।
Ellie!
Did you hear me?
No. What?
Look. Hospital. This is where we get off. Let's go, kiddo.
ये कहाँ पहुंच गया? क्या सपना देख रही थी क्या ये?
Feel that breeze, huh? I tell you, on a day like this, I just sit on my porch.
टनल,
Away my senses.
सॉल्ट लेक,
Yeah, once
That
we're
is-
done with this whole thing, I'll teach you how to play guitar.
ओके हॉस्पिटल।
I reckon you'd really like that. What do you say, huh? Ellie, I'm talking to you.
Huh? Oh. Yeah, sure, that sounds great.
आराम से चल यार। कीबोर्ड से आराम से नहीं चला सकता मैं, इससे चला सकता हूँ। कीबोर्ड में तो ऐसा होता ना, तो कंप्लीट की प्रेस होती है, हाफ की प्रेस नहीं कर पाते। बस इसमें माउस वाला झंझट नहीं। क्या हो गया? अरे क्या हो गया बेबी? चल क्यों नहीं रही? चल आ जाएगी, मैं चलता हूँ। एग्जिट। फिर पीछे रहेगी क्या? धीरे धीरे आ रही है, क्या चक्कर है? नाराज है क्या ये? पता नहीं, चल रही तो है पर बातें नहीं कर रही है। कुछ तो बोलो यार।
Another city, another abandoned quarantine zone.
सही तो जा रहा हूँ ना ये भी। और हॉस्पिटल। ओके, अब मेरे को आई थिंक आई हैव टू रीच टू द हॉस्पिटल।
Where's that hospital the Firefly mentioned? Come on, kiddo. Maybe we cut through here, huh?
कहाँ से जाऊँ? उधर से कुछ वो लगानी पड़ेगी, सीढ़ी वीढ़ी टूटा हुआ है यहाँ से तो ये तो। बैठ क्यों गई?
Everything all right?
Yeah, I'm fine.
You just kind of seem extra quiet today.
Oh, sorry.
No, it's not.
Not to be sorry. Why are you sorry? एटीएम मशीन भी है भाई, पैसे निकालने हो तो निकाल लो, पर ना कोई खरीदने वाला है कुछ, ना बेचने वाला है। तो टिकट्स किस चीज़ के? मूवी टिकट्स हैं क्या? मे बी। आजा, मैं तेरे को जंप कराता हूँ, यहाँ से ऊपर चढ़ जा।
Well, we could use that ladder.
ओके, लैडर यूज करनी है तो मेरे को पता है भाई, बट हाउ? ओके, यहाँ से चढ़ जाएगा ये। नहीं चढ़ रहा। एली खड़ी हो ले बेटा।
Here we go.
गुड टू गो।
Ellie,
कुछ हो गया एली को,
Ellie.
What?
नम है एकदम से।
Right.
नर्वस? नर्वस नहीं है, नम है। नम क्यों है? वेरी गुड।
Oh my god.
Whoa. What is it? Ellie! Ellie!
gotta see this.
What is it? I don't see anything.
क्या क्या देख लिया इसमें?
Are you kidding me?
क्या कर रही है? कर क्या रही है? कहाँ गई? तो नहीं कूद गई। अबे गई कहाँ? अब तो हैक हो गया है तो।
Come on, hurry up.
क्या दिखे? तितली दिख गई क्या? अरे तेरी
You see this?
वो जिराफ भी है क्या इसमें?
Scare it.
I won't.
What are you doing?
It's all right. Come here. Come here. Hey. Hurry up. Come on.
Hey there.
ओ भाई
So fucking cool. Where's it off to? Here, come on, let's go.
Slow down, kiddo.
Come on.
अबे दो तीन है ये।
Hurry up, come on, come on, come on.
फाइनली एक उम्मीद की किरण।
Oh, man. Wow. Look at those things.
तो पूरा झुंड है यार इनका तो।
Tell me. Is everything you were hoping for?
It's got its ups and downs. You can't deny the view, though.
देख लो भाई, अच्छे से देख लो। पानी भी है, खाना भी है, जिराफ भी है। चलें भाई अब।
We don't have to do this. You know that, right?
What's the other option?
Go back to Tommy's. Just be done with this whole damn thing.
After all we've been through. Everything that I've done. It can't be for nothing.
इमोशनल स्टोरी है यार ये तो बहुत ही ज़्यादा.
Look, I know you mean well, but there's no halfway with this. Once we're done, we'll go wherever you want. Okay?
Well, I ain't leaving without you. So let's go wrap this up. This place takes me back.
How so?
It was right after everything went down. I ended up in a triage just like this. Everywhere you looked, you just saw families torn apart. Whole damn world seemed to have turned upside down in a blink.
Is that after you lost Sarah?
Yes, it was.
I can't imagine losing someone you love like that. Losing everything that you know. I'm sorry, Joel.
It's okay.
अब मैं वो अपडेट नहीं कर सकता, अपग्रेड नहीं कर सकता क्या? आजा बेटा चलो. रैंक वैंक भी आ रखे हैं भाई यहाँ पे तो. फेड्रा, दिस इज फेड्रा ब्रो. दवाइयाँ ही दवाइयाँ, कितनी मेडिसिन हैं, क्या क्या सप्लाई होंगी यहाँ पे. टेम्परेरी बना रखा. यहाँ पे तो ज़्यादा मिलनी चाहिए यार. ये मिल गया भाई. लेवल 4 का बन गया है मेरा. व्हाट इज दिस? तीन ये नहीं है. कैची भी नहीं मिल रही है अभी तो. चले बेटा, चलो चलते हैं. Check this up. ये क्या ट्रॉफी सी रखी हुई है?
Hey, Joel, I got something for you. Here. Maria showed this to me and I stole it. I hope you don't mind.
राजा जी, थैंक यू बेटा. क्या ही बोलूं अब मैं तुमको.
No matter how hard you try, I guess you can't escape your past. Thank you.
Come on. Come on, kiddo. अब शायद अपग्रेड का टाइम आ गया तो मेरे को सब कुछ इकट्ठा कर लेना चाहिए जो भी मिलेगा। मिल कुछ रहा नहीं ना, नट बोल्ट मिल रहे हैं। पुलिस की गाड़ी खड़ी है। आई थिंक अब अच्छे वाले उसमें फंसूंगा मैं।
This time it's gonna be different. I just know it.
What do you mean?
They're gonna be there. The Fireflies. I'm sure of it.
ये कहाँ से आ गए? अब मर गया भाई। आँख वाला भी है भाई यहाँ तो। अरे आग वाला तो बड़ा काम की चीज है यार। कहाँ से एकदम इन मच्छरों को कहाँ से सुबह होते ही कहाँ से याद आ गई? ये रात को सो गया भी उठे क्या ये भी मेरी तरफ? मार डाला। ठीक था ये भी। बढ़िया वेपन है यार ये तो। अभी तो जिराफ घूम रहे थे, अभी ये आ गए। प्लेन डंडे पड़े हैं अब तो मेरे पास। बड़ा हरामी मच्छर है यार, काट के भाग जाता है। एली बेटा, एली बेटे। ये तो सामने ही दिख रहा है मेरे को।
There's so many of them.
I know, let's just keep at it.
इस खड़ी हो गया रही आराम से, इसको कोई फर्क ही नहीं पड़ रहा। अब मैक्सिमम जो भी जितने भी गेम बनते हैं ना, सब ज़ोंबी वोम्बी इन पे ही बनते हैं। नहीं देख लो भाई, सब इन्हीं पे गेम बन रहे हैं। और इसमें कितने हो गए? 25 हुई हैं यार। ये बैंडेज क्यों नहीं मिल रही मेरे को? ओके तो चलो भाई, अब चलते हैं, निकलते हैं।
Stay back.
फिर वहीं आ गया क्या मैं? अबे यार, अच्छा भला तो चला गया था इनको मार के। हाँ सही तो है हूँ। अरे वापस घुमा दिया यार इसने। वो ले भाई, दो दो, एक भी नहीं, दो दो। एक तो ये रहा, ये जाग रहे हैं। और भाई फ्लेम थ्रोवर कामयाब नहीं होगा यहाँ पे, बम भी फेंकने पड़ेंगे मेरे हिसाब से। तो बम ले आता हूँ। दो तीन बम फेंक देता हूँ। नहीं क्या बोलती पब्लिक, जब तक ये आया। अरे तेरी भाई, ये किसका फंस गया मैं।
Stay back.
बेहतर ये है, 4 वो हैं, 7 ये हैं। ये वाली ले लेता हूँ, ये वाली ले लूँगा, कोई नहीं चलाएगा ये। और ये
many of them.
Come on, let's just keep at it.
एक ही मरा है क्या? हाँ, जो मर भी तो नहीं रहा साला।
Keep an eye out!
Got it.
ओह, हे भगवान। ये देना तू। ये हुई ना बात। ये चाहिए था मेरे को, फ्लेम थ्रोवर। असली तो फ्लेम थ्रोवर है भाई, असली माल तो फ्लेम थ्रोवर में है। I know I said too much. I know I said too much. क्या है यार, ये गेम बना रखा है क्या? मतलब थोड़ी ये ट्रिक आजमानी पड़ेगी। यहाँ पे मैं मरा था यार, हाँ एक बार मरा था। वो भाई पता नहीं कहाँ से आ गया था, शायद मेरे को रास्ते का ध्यान नहीं था। मैं उसी सड़क से वापस वहीं पे आ गया। फ्लेम थ्रोवर दो भाई तुम। लोड कर बेटा सारे गन। लोड कर ले सब कुछ। छः और 4 10। इसको भी लोड। 2 गोलियां तो इसमें भी रखेगा ये। और 3 लोड करता है इसमें। एक गोली ले रखी है, गलती से चलानी भी पड़ेगी तो फिर भाई दिक्कत हो जाती है। 6 10 तेरी भाई। ये क्या है? ये जबरदस्त गन है भाई, ये उधेड़ देती है। ज़्यादा पंगा नहीं लेने का इस गन से। आगे आगे और भी भयंकर वाला काम होने वाला है।
That crate could get us up there.
इसके ऊपर से कूद जा भाई तू एक बार।
Get on up there and drop that crate for me.
याद करके गिरा दियो।
Okay.
गिरा दे। जब यहीं पे इतने हैं तो अब तो भाई मैं खान में कूदने वाला हूँ, यूँ सोच ले। और ये कूद गया, देखी जाएगी भाई, अब क्या करें।
We're good. I don't think they can reach us now.
Okay.
Watch your step. That water looks pretty deep.
Hey, that's what we can do once we're done.
What's that?
You can teach me how to swim.
You got it.
अच्छा, अब तैरना भी सिखाना पड़ेगा, वो भी सही है भाई। I know.
We can't reach that.
अबे ये क्या है?
I'm on the other side.
Cool. Drop that ladder down for me.
अच्छा, सीढ़ी भी है क्या यहाँ पे? ओके, वहाँ पे दे दूंगा मैं इसको, यहाँ पे तो ये डूब जाएगी। इसको आता है लोंडे को तैरना भाई, you know how to। swim।
All right, just stick to the edge. It's shallow over there.
Too much। आजा, क्या हुआ आगे? क्या मैं आगे खड़ा था क्या? नीचे से कहाँ से जा रहे हैं?
There's that comic of hers.
ले भाई, तेरी कॉमिक बुक और मिल गई मेरे को। अब क्या करूं? दिल क्या करे जो किसी से। एली तो वहीं पे रह गई यार। छोटी बच्ची हो क्या? तो छोटी बच्ची है।
Oh, freezing.
All right. Give me a foot.
Okay.
एकदम ठंडा चिल्ड पानी
Get
था।
that door open.
Look out! Ellie!
You okay?
Yeah. It just surprised me. Man, I can't wait for those things to be wiped out.
देखा कितना फायदा इस गन को लेके चलने का। ये मिली,
Good spot.
कुछ है ही नहीं मेरे पास। 59 बोल्ट है। कोई नहीं पाएगा। 40। अब तो किसी भी गन का कुछ नहीं कर सकता मैं। यार मैंने कुछ मिला ही नहीं, ढूंढा भी बहुत। ये गन है भाई जबरदस्त। That's me in the corner. और कुछ है ही नहीं, अपग्रेड ही नहीं कर पाऊंगा।
That'll do.
दे दो यार मेरे को नट बोल्ट दे दो कहीं से, कोई तो दे दो बादशाहों। अच्छा जी, ये भी खत्म हो गया क्या मेरा?
Watch your head.
All right.
हाँ मिल जाएगा कुछ। तीर दे भाई तू पहले। बहुत जरूरी है ये भाई। किसी ने आँखें फोड़ दी नहीं तो। मेरा भाई ऐसी रेल बनाते हो। कैची मिली तो थी यार। क्या बनाऊं अब? मोटलो बन जाएगी। बना ले भाई जो बन रहा हूँ। सिंपल सा फंडा है, हर चीज़ ज़रूरी है यहाँ। फ्लेम थ्रोवर, पचास है ना, कुछ तो अपग्रेड हो ही जाएगा थोड़ा बहुत तो।
Here we go.
ये भी कर लेता हूँ, फ्लेम थ्रोवर को अपग्रेड करता हूँ। ये तो भाई एक तबाही मचा देता है छोटे छोटे सिलेंडर से ना इसके। 5 ये क्या है? अरे इंक्रीज द रेंज, रिलोड स्पीड 60%, 40 रेंज बढ़ा दूँ क्या? रेंज बढ़ा लेता हूँ। रिलोड तो ठीक है, रेंज बढ़ जाएगी तो फिर तो इनकी मैं इसमें कुछ है 20-25 का, 50 का है। इसमें नहीं है, इसमें भी नहीं मिलेगा। इसमें देखते हैं। ये रेड ये तो फुल्ली अपग्रेडेड है मेरी, है ना? 10 या 15 का तो किसी में कोई चांस नहीं है। ये भी काफ़ी हद तक अपग्रेडेड है। अरे और 25 पे आ जाती है, 25, 30, 40।
There we go.
चलो एली।
Hey, look. There it is.
पहुंच गए भाई हॉस्पिटल में भी, और हॉस्पिटल में और कोहराम मचा मिलेगा भाई अब, देखना तुम।
Just stay put.
I'm not going anywhere.
I ain't making that jump.
कौन मिलेगा, कौन जाने दुख मेरे, कौन जाने दुख तेरे। ये कहाँ आ गया मैं, गलत रास्ते पे आ गया क्या? मे बी। रास्ता तो ठीक था, बस मेरे को ऊपर से जाना था। वेरी गुड, वेरी गुड। ऊपर वाला वेरी गुड, वेरी गुड। नीचे वाले
Made it.
वेरी बैड, वेरी बैड।
All right, come on. Get me across.
गोरे गोरे मुखड़े दिल का निकाले। अब ये लगाना कहाँ है?
All right. Get on.
Looky there. Come on. Be careful.
I got you.
Stand back.
क्या करेगी ये? सीढ़ी गिरे थी क्या इसमें?
Damn ladder broke off the wall.
Now what?
I'll figure something out.
लाओ मैं बताता हूँ क्या करना है। लैडर से चढ़ो, लैडर को उठाओ, लैडर को उधर लेके जाओ और वहां पे फिर बिछा दो। ये काम होना है। लगा दे भाई, लगा दे। जे बात लौंडे।
Oh, I see. Good idea.
ओए गिरना चाहिए। गोरे गोरे मुखड़े।
Let me go ahead, and you follow my lead.
Okay, right behind you.
यार ये जंप क्यों नहीं कर रहा? कितनी तेज नदी का बहाव है।
Okay, come on, jump.
You're gonna catch me?
I got you.
पकड़ लेगा।
See? You didn't even need me.
Let's get the hell off this thing.
बस तैर कैसे रही पानी में? फंसी हुई है। मरवाएगा भाई।
Ellie, move.
Look, made it! Open if you can. Yes!
Ellie!
Come on, let's get out.
Ellie, give me your hand. Give me your hand before.
ओ तेरी। अरे भाई अली, जल्दी ले पकड़ो भाई अली को।
Hands in the air!
She's not breathing.
Hands in the fucking air!
Come on.
Welcome to the Fireflies. Sorry about that. They didn't know who you were.
Ellie?
She's all right. They brought her back. You came all this way. How'd you do it?
It was her. She fought like hell to get here. Maybe it was meant to be.
I lost most of my crew crossing the country. I pretty much lost everything. And then you show up, and somehow we find you just in time to save her. Maybe it was meant to be.
Take me to her.
You don't have to worry about her anymore. We'll take care
I
of her.
worry. Just let me see her, please.
You can't. She's being prepped for surgery.
What the hell do you mean, surgery?
The doctors tell me the cordyceps, the growth inside her, is somehow mutated. It's why she's immune. Once they remove it, they'll be able to reverse engineer a vaccine. A vaccine.
But it grows all over the brain.
It does.
Find someone else.
There is no one else.
So you were gonna show me where...
Stop. I get it. But whatever it is you think you're going through right now is nothing to what I have been through. I knew her since she was born. I promised her mother I would look after her.
Then why are you letting this happen?
Because this isn't about me, or even her. There is no other choice here.
Yeah, you keep telling yourself that bullshit.
March him out of here. If he tries anything, shoot him. Don't waste this gift, Joe.
Get up. I said get up. I said move. Give me an excuse. Which way?
मर गए तुम तो.
What the fuck you doing? Keep walking. I said keep walking. Where was the operating room? I ain't got time for this. Where? Where? Top floor, the far end.
Smuggler, he's in here.
एक मैं खगोलिया मोमोलिया बना दूंगा तुम्हारा.
man. I got nothing.
Go. I got you covered. Hey!
मेरी दादी की टांग।
Don't lose him! Whoa! I don't like this. Don't lose him!
Watch my back. He's over here! Count him!
वेस्ट विंग
Down this way. Stay alert. He's in here. On the counter. Fuck. Don't lose him.
गोलियां कम ही कम हो रही हैं
Come on down there. Did you hear what I... He's over here!
किसकी डायरी मिल गई है? फाइनली क्रॉस्ड द बॉर्डर रही है यार वो। शी इज लाइक दे रनिंग द टेस्ट। अच्छा जी, टेस्ट चल रहे हैं उसके, अभी बताता हूँ मैं जो तुम्हें। किसी आदमी को किसी चीज़ इतनी अजीज हो जाती है कि बस पूछो मत।
Yeah, that's it.
हाँ बेटा, पहुँच गया तेरा।
I'm coming, Ellie.
Pittsburgh, that's all I know. William insisted on questioning him herself.
हाँ बम।
Son of a bitch! The smuggler!
I got visuals on.
Don't let him get away! Behind that window!
कुछ गन वन कुछ तो दे दो भाई। गोली गन छोड़ो, तुम गोली दे दो मेरे को। गोली हो, कुछ बम बनाने की टेक्निक है। दुनिया भर की चीजें यार यहाँ तो।
I should buy me some time.
कुछ नहीं मिल रहा है। ये क्या है? प्ले कर वही।
Hey, Anna. It's been a while since we spoke. I just gave the okay to proceed with the surgery.
सर्जरी?
I really doubt I had much of a choice. Asking me was more of a formality. I need you to know that I've kept my promise all these years. Despite everything that I was in charge of, I looked after her. I would have done anything for her, and at times... Here's a chance to save us.
Sweet Jesus.
Doctor?
What are you doing with you? I won't let you take her. This is our future. Think of all the lives we'll save.
Fucking animal!
Carrie, shut the hell up.
Come on, baby girl. I got you. I got you. Oh, shit. Shit.
It's over here.
I'm getting you out of here, girl. I got you.
Cover the exits.
I got you. Come on. Tell me which way.
I know where to go.
Go around to the other side.
We're okay. We're okay.
This is your last chance. Drop her. Now. I got him in my sight. I said get back.
Hey, stop!
एलिवेटर चालू है इसकी?
You can't save her. Even if you get her out of here, then what? How long before she's torn to pieces by a pack of clickers? That is, if she hasn't been raped and murdered first.
That ain't for you to decide.
It's what she'd want. And you know it. Look. You can still do the right thing here. She won't feel anything.
स्टोरी अबाउट टू एंड, तो एक लाइक तो बनता है
What
यार.
am I wearing?
Just
Take it
give
easy.
me a
Drugs are
like
still wearing on.
for this video.
What happened?
I found the fireflies. Turns out there's a whole lot more like you. People that are immune. There's dozens, actually. Ain't done 'em a damn bit of good, neither. They've actually... They've stopped looking for a cure. I'm taking us home. I'm sorry.
Wait! Let me go. Please.
You just come after her.
Well,
Looks like we're walking. Should be a straight shot through here.
All right.
It's actually kind of pretty, ain't it?
Yeah.
All right. Now watch your head going through.
Here. I got it.
Feeling my age now. Don't think I ever told you, but Sarah and I used to take hikes like this. I think the two of you would have been good friends. I think you really would have liked her. I know she'd have liked you.
I bet I would have.
Oh. Look down there. Just a little bit further now. Here, I got you. Give me your hand. All right, come on.
Hey, wait. Back in Boston, back when I was bitten, I wasn't alone. My best friend was there. And she got bit too. We didn't know what to do. So, she says, let's just wait it out. You know, we can be all poetic and just lose our minds together. I'm still waiting for my turn.
Ellie.
Her name was Riley, and she was the first to die. And then it was Tess. And then Sam.
None of that is on you.
Oh, you don't understand.
I struggled for a long time with surviving. And you... No matter what, you keep finding something to fight for. Now, I know that's not what you want to hear right now.
Swear to me. Swear to me that everything that you've said about the Fireflies is true.
I swear.
Okay?
Yeah, making the new IP is, how can I put it? It's just don't do it. It's insane. I mean, it's a very difficult process. You have more questions than you have answers, especially when you come from like you've been making Uncharted 1 and Uncharted 2, just kind of like now like things are going, you just kind of like good momentum, and then suddenly that momentum like just drops, it stops. It's a very challenging process to create a new IP, and you're gonna fail over and over again, but that's what it takes.
New IPs are really hard. They're hard because you don't know what's fun yet. You're building new tech, new AI, establishing new characters, new art, all this. You don't get that controller in your hand for like 6 months to a year.
You don't know what it is yet. I remember like ages ago coming on the project and what are the infected gonna do? Like, what are they gonna do? They're gonna behave like this. I'm like, okay, we're like trying to imagine what's gonna happen. Fast forward like 4 months, they don't do that at all because it didn't work, right?
It's hard mode, right? Like it's game development on expert.
There's a big thing about making a game, right? Which is a game has to be fun. You get your first build where everything's working. You got player mechanics. You can walk around the world. You can shoot. You can melee attack people. You've got the AI in there. They're very intelligent, very difficult, and it's totally not fun because they snuck up behind you and murdered you in a second, and there was no way to figure out what was going on. We're making a game, by the way. Hey, James.
It's grown quite a bit since I started. I think I was the 12th employee or something back when we got started, but we've tried to stay true to those smaller studio roots.
I've been here for 16 years. There's just no reason to leave. I just like the environment here. It's very non-corporate.
I think the way we work on Naughty Dog is kind of special because we don't really like hierarchy or bureaucracy, and no one is really just a manager here.
Naughty Dog has a very flat structure. We pretty much all report to the co-presidents and the game directors.
I always tell people when we hire them, just like, my job is going to be able to trust you, and that's what I want. I want just to give you something and you go with it, and I know it's going to get done.
We believe in iteration, we believe in collaboration, and we believe in the people making the game working directly with each other.
When we have designers and artists, animators all mixed up, anybody that's working on the same tasks, the same characters, the same areas, put them next to each other so they can communicate a lot better.
We don't have a lot of meetings because if you need something to get done, you just walk over and you talk, and then you go back to your desk and you finish it up.
And I really like that. I like when I just walk in the office and I see just designers talking with the programmers or programmers over the animators and talking to them. I think that's when really the magic happens.
Naughty Dog, we really try to cultivate a culture where anybody can criticize anybody else's work.
And we encourage people to be blunt about it and not try to sugarcoat it too much. It takes too long to be nice sometimes.
It's not personal. It's based on more like how can we make a better game.
We want everybody to have a voice. We want to cut out all the bullshit if we can, making sure that people are making decisions not based on ego, but what is going to benefit the game.
When you see that people trust your opinion and that they value it, it's such a great feeling. You really feel like you're working as a team on a collaborative effort.
We want to sort of remember where we came from and you know, why we were successful then, and try to continue that success now.
We make games. That's what we like to do.
Back when Uncharted 2 wrapped up and we decided that we were going to build the second team and create a new project, we kicked around a lot of ideas. One of the very earliest ideas was to go back to Jak and Daxter. It's really near and dear to us. We really love those characters in that universe, and we think that, you know, there are some interesting stories still to be told there. We started to realize that it was not going to do justice to the franchise that the fans had fallen in love with. It would be shifting it so far in a new direction that we felt that that effort would be more justified in developing a new IP. Neil and Bruce came to Christoph and I and said they wanted to do a post-apocalyptic game. I think the core essence of what they wanted to do, though, was to try to tell a story about two people and how their relationship evolves over the course of the entire game.
That potential, oh wow, there is something very special about that game. This is going to be polished, like you're not sure if it's gonna work or not, and you have doubts, and like, should we be doing a game like that? Should we be doing a first-person shooter? Whatever, like you ask yourselves all those questions.
And, you know, the creative director and the game director are the core of the team that have to really see eye to eye.
That's why you have that balance between, like,
It's extraordinarily humbling, and I mean, it's kind of beautiful in a way that as creators we get to do something that's true to our hearts, and then other people pick up on that same sort of passion.
We're taking all these risks with the game and making a more complicated game, a more nuanced story than we've ever done before, and it's something we really wanted to play, but we had no idea what the public, how they would react to it.
And of course it was really, really exciting for us to see that people didn't just buy into it, but they were really excited about the world and the story and the themes and the subtext that we were putting into it. Really, people just got the game 100%.
You know, as an artist, as a creator, you want people to love your work. You want to cause some emotional reactions. So it just kind of leads us and encourages us to keep going in the directions that inspire us.
The Last of Us: American Dreams, the graphic novel we released through Dark Horse, co-created by Faith Erin Hicks, the co-writer and amazing artist on that comic book. And it introduces the character of Riley. And in it we get to see kind of Ellie coming out of her shell, and she starts taking on these attributes from Riley, but it's the first day they meet. And it became really interesting to us to say, okay, months later, after these two have become best friends, and they've had this falling out, where does that relationship go?
In discussing ideas, it's like, what if we got to play through that kind of relationship? What if we saw that relationship?
And it gives us an opportunity to test out various mechanics and storytelling ideas that maybe we couldn't test on the scale of the full game, but doing it in a smaller time frame allows us to try out these ideas and say, okay, that's interesting. How did that work?
The comic book was kind of a great way to see a little bit of what Ellie and Riley's relationship was. So when we set out to design the world, we already had a point of reference that there had already been some great work done just in terms of some of the visuals and some of the language between Riley and Ellie.
I think we had a sound story pretty early on that we felt was compelling enough to okay, that justifies us moving forward with the idea of single-player DLC. Now you have a team of some burnt-out, frazzled people that you're trying to say, like, okay, guys, let's go again. Can we do it again? And that's a lot. That's a lot to ask of anybody after 3.5 years of grind.
We kind of right away knew we wanted to focus on Ellie. We wanted to tell a little bit more about who she was before all this. We also felt like some people were wondering what happened in that time span between when Joel gets really injured and then you play as Ellie. And I felt like I wanted to meet Riley. Like I want to know her. I read a little bit from like the comics, and you kind of had this image in your head in the character, but you kind of really don't meet them until you start to see them. And once you get the actor in there, once you get these people, they really start to come out.
All this time I thought you were dead.
Yeah.
It was interesting sort of this time around to be with someone new. When Yanni came in during casting, I was like, that's totally who I saw in the comic book. That's totally her. That's totally who I heard. You need to cast her.
I was a bit intimidated to kind of come on to something that's so big. It's different, Ashley started with it and you're, coming in, I guess, as a sophomore, you know what I mean? Like, you feel like, oh gosh, am I gonna fit in? And then will I really be able to live up to the standard that's so high?
With The Last of Us, we got to see the events that led to who Joel is during the game. We never get to see that with Ellie. With Ellie, we're picking her up at the outset of the journey. What this DLC really allowed us to do is focus on Ellie's life prior to that journey, and we get to see, she's just a kid ultimately. Despite the journey she's about to go on, you get to see her have fun, and you get to see her playing with her best friend, and you get to see her be romantic with someone.
You definitely see a very different side to Ellie. Being with another teenage girl sort of brings out that playfulness and that silliness that you see glimpses of that with Joel, but it's different hanging out with a 40-year-old dude.
You know Ellie as this really tough, strong kid that has gone through so many crazy things and has seen so many things, to this other side of her, a little bit more vulnerable, softer side of her through the eyes of Riley.
So it's a really interesting relationship there because you get to see somebody who really influenced who Ellie is and taught her how to survive and be strong.
And then you see that playful Ellie, and you see the events that are shaping her and changing her, and how she loses the one person in this world that she cares for. And then you understand why she's willing to fight tooth and nail to not lose Joel. She's already lost this person that she loved. She's not about to let it happen again. There was a lot of gameplay where we kind of challenge ourselves to say, okay, how do we add tension? How do we add core mechanics to two teenage girls that have snuck out of this military dorm and are being playful at the mall?
There are large portions where there is no combat, where we're really focusing on the narrative connection between you and an allied character. What's really important to us is how we parallel the player's emotional experience in the characters and vice versa. We want you to always be feeling the way that the characters are feeling.
The fuck are you looking at?
We look at contrast a lot whenever we're trying to create pacing of things. And you can't have your lights without your darks, your highs without your lows. So while we're looking at the Ellie storyline, we also want to contrast that with what's happening in the desperation of Joel. So the combat is kind of an extension of the obstacles, the barriers inside of her way that she needs to overcome. Something new we wanted to do with the combat this time was we introduced David's people, sort of the cannibals in the university. By pulling David's crew into the mall, we also thought it would be intriguing to create some new technology where we had the infected fight the humans.
We developed a number of setups, combat setups, during the DLC where the player has the opportunity to pit those two sides against each other. And for us, this was really interesting because this allows you to use one faction as a weapon against the other.
Now you're able to use these distractions almost as bait or as lures. So that creates this whole new way to think about a combat space and to think about ways that you move around. But it still drives home that idea that it's a desperate world and you're trying to survive in it.
The main themes that we're playing with, I think, are love and loss and on some level devotion. What lengths do you go to protect the ones that you care about?
If you never know if you're going to die tomorrow, in the next hour, in the next few minutes, every moment spent with those you love is a moment to cherish.
The relationship between Ellie and Joel, it dealt with survival, it dealt with loyalty, and ultimately it dealt with love. The love of a parent to a child or a child to a parent. The DLC is not that different.
In this world, all you really have are your relationships and your friends. I mean, that becomes everything. And I think that's sort of reiterated in the DLC.
One of the great things about Last of Us was how much people related to Ellie and enjoyed Ellie and saw her as this strong character. And here we'll get to see how her time with Riley has become that and something that propelled her to be able to go on this journey with Joel.
this intimacy to this protectiveness of
like an immunity.
The last major death potentially in his life, but it's been what, 30, 45 minutes, an hour and a half for the player to now experience this other great loss.
And then we see this moment where it's kind of this recurring theme where Joel wakes up from nightmares.
You mumble in your sleep.
And Ellie asks him about his dreams.
I hate bad dreams.
And then she starts telling him, like, they have this window where she could look outside and she sees the end of the quarantine zone. And she's like, I've never been this close to the outside. And he starts to see her as more than just cargo.
You know, I've never been this close to the outside. I mean, look how dark it is. Can't be any worse out there.
And then after this moment where she shows this moment of innocence, he asks her,
What on earth do the Fireflies want with you?
And we see that he didn't let that go. He's starting to care. So we kind of drop these hints. We foreshadow that despite everything he's saying consciously, on a subconscious level, there's something else happening. And then we see it after Tess dies and he escapes with Ellie from these infected tunnels, and they're alone for the first time and they can regroup. And Ellie's trying to apologize about what happened to Tess.
Have a good night.
How is it that you're never scared?
Who says that I'm not?
What are you scared of?
Let's see. Being by myself. I'm scared of ending up alone. What about you?
Those things out there.
What are you so afraid of? That I'm gonna end up like Sam? I can't get infected. I can take care of myself.
How many close calls have we had?
Well, we seem to be doing all right so far. Or left me.
We all design. And he starts trusting her.
You seem to know your way around a gun. You reckon you can handle that?
And she proves herself in his eyes. And he's like bringing some of his guard down and he's opening up to her more.
How about something a little more your size?
Until Henry and Sam. Until he sees a reflection of their relationship embodied with these two other people, where Sam has now died and Henry has just experienced a fate worse than death and takes his own life. And Joel sees himself in that. So now that event has made himself distance himself from Ellie. And now his focus become, get her to my brother. I can't handle this. And that's where we come into Fall, is like, you feel the tension between the characters. The relationship is different, and Joel is not answering Ellie's question the way he was in the end of Summer.
Does that have anything to do with me?
Talk about it later.
Later.
And there's the moment of just walking when they find the small grave, when you're walking past the dam. And again, it's another reminder that children die in this world. And Joel says,
That's too small of a grave.
I forgot to leave that stupid robot on his grave. What should I do with it?
Ellie.
What?
And then of course Ellie's the one that admonishes Joel.
I want to talk about it.
No.
Why not?
How many times do we need to go over this? Things happen, and we move on.
As we head into Tommy's Town, we haven't seen each other in how long? How long has it been since? And that was one of the questions that we asked. And of course, Neil answers like, what do you think? And Jeffrey has his version of like what happened, and I have my own version of what happened. And I like the fact that they're different.
I imagine Joel and Tommy have their own versions of what happened as well.
Absolutely. And to me, that's exactly why it's like those narratives are probably different. It's like, well, he said, no. What he's not telling you is that he said this first.
Don't even think about reaching for your weapon. Tell the girl to drop hers now.
Ellie, do as the lady says.
Hey.
Please tell me you're lost.
Oh, we didn't know the place was occupied. We're just trying to make our way through.
Through to where?
But what Joel is expecting to find on the other side of that gate is for his brother to go, get the fuck out of here.
They're all right.
Wait, you know these people?
Know him.
And instead he grabs him.
He's my goddamn brother. Tommy. Holy shit.
And Joel is so taken back by that.
you doing, baby brother? God damn. Yeah. Let me look at you. You get fucking old.
Easy. It's going to happen to you, too.
This is Maria. Be nice to her. She sort of runs things around here.
Ma'am, thanks for not blowing my head off.
Would have been embarrassing, considering you're my brother-in-law.
We all got to get wrangled up at some point.
Ellie, right?
Yeah.
What brings you through here?
That's kind of a long story.
Why don't we bring him inside?
Yeah. You hungry?
Starving.
Yeah, the whole idea of family is like something that's been instilled in me. Is like you don't choose your family. Your family is who they are, and you deal with them, and you love them, and you respect them. And it's like, sure, sometimes you fight in horrible ways, but they're your family. You don't get to choose them. You don't get to push them out. And later, you know, we find out that Joel and Tommy had like a pretty big falling out. And yet when they see each other, they can't help but embrace each other and miss each other. And again, it's that idea of tribalism. And you could have overlaps of different tribes that you belong to. And here is one that's blood, his biological brother. So that was important to capture, especially knowing we're about to put them at odds with this request or almost demand that Joel makes of Tommy that take this girl off my hands.
I've been on quite the adventure, little brother.
I reckon it's got something to do with that girl.
It's got everything to do with that little girl.
Well, go on then.
She's immune.
Immune to what?
Oh, come on. I know. I've seen her breathe enough spores to take down a dozen men. And nothing. Now, I wouldn't have believed it neither. But I can show you.
All right. I'll bite. Why bring her here?
I was supposed to deliver to the Fireflies. The way I figure they're your boys. You finish the job, you collect the whole damn payment.
I haven't seen a Firefly in years.
You know where they are. Now, I'm not asking for much, Tommy. I just want some simple gear, enough to set me on my way.
What makes you think I'd do this for you?
This isn't for me, Tommy. This is for your damn cause.
My cause is my family now. You ain't talking about some walk in the park here.
Jesus, boy. Have Maria get some of your born-again friends to do it.
They got families, too.
Tommy, I need this.
You want some gear? Sure. But I ain't taking that girl off your hands.
I think that moment is that remembrance of Joel that this isn't a job. This is an investment in tragedy, and there's only one way this is going to play out. So it's a moment of cowardice of Joel. It's a complete abdication of everything of who he was as a father and who he is as a mercenary who is paid to do a job. And he's going to be neither of those things. And what he's going to do is he's going to pawn this girl off to, she's going to die, but I won't be anywhere near it when it happens.
Is he afraid of losing Ellie in the sense of even just giving her over to Tommy? Is there loss there or losing a mission? What does he have to go back to at this point? There's no test. Is there another gun run? Like, where is Joel?
He's lost. He doesn't have, what is he going to go back to the quarantine zone? He can't go back there. No one's there waiting for him. Matter of fact, if anybody is waiting for him, they're waiting to kill him.
Right.
He can't go. Where does he have to go?
Do you think in Joel's heart of hearts at that moment, he actually wants Tommy to say no?
I think if it didn't go down the way it did and Tommy just said yes, Joel would have rode off. I really do, because that to him would have been like, this is what's meant to be. And when he tells Ellie, like, you'll be safer with Tommy, there's a part of him in that moment that believes that. The thing that kind of changes his mind is when Ellie says,
everyone I have cared for has either died or left me. Everyone fucking except for you.
So like that makes her feel safer, is being with Joel. Like she makes an argument of like, of course in the moment he doesn't hear her because he's just so caught up with her running away and her putting herself at risk. And it's like, right, it's like an angry parent. Every parent has had this, where you get so upset with your kid almost hurting themselves. Your kid gets frightened of like your reaction of like, because you're yelling at them or you're grabbing them by the shoulders. It's like, but it's because you're so scared for their safety, and you might be oversteering in your reaction. And that's exactly what Joel is doing at this point.
Is this really all they had to worry about? Boys, movies, deciding which shirt goes with which skirt? It's bizarre.
Get up. We're leaving. Come on.
And if I say no?
Do you even realize what your life means? Huh? Running off like that, putting yourself at risk? It's pretty goddamn stupid.
Well, I guess we're both disappointed with each other then.
What do you want from me?
Admit that you wanted to get rid of me the whole time.
Tommy knows this area
Oh,
better
fuck
than... Well, I'm sorry. I trust him better than I trust myself.
Stop with the bullshit. What are you so afraid of? That I'm gonna end up like Sam? I can't get infected. I can take care of myself.
How many close calls have we had?
Well, we seem to be doing all right so far.
And now you'll be doing even better with Tommy.
I'm not her, you know.
What?
Maria told me about Sarah.
Ellie?
And
You are treading on some mighty thin ice here.
I'm sorry about your daughter, Joel. But I have lost people too.
You have no idea what loss is.
Everyone I have cared for has either died or left me. Everyone fucking except for you. So don't tell me that I would be safer with someone else, because the truth is I would just be more scared.
You're right. You're not my daughter. And I sure as hell ain't your dad.
I love that scene. That's one of my favorite scenes that we actually shot. And I believe that it's one of the most important moments in their relationship, because they both, to some degree, are opening up about some heavy stuff. And granted, it's a bit of a heated exchange, but they're getting stuff out. They're both trying to figure out how much they actually do care about each other. And it was always interesting to me that Joel assumed that Ellie didn't know what loss was, because how could you not know what loss is in this world? I mean, everyone has lost someone. But you can choose to not let people in, because if anything happened to that person, you'd have to experience that loss again. And Joel has learned to cope by distancing himself from people on purpose. And Ellie has absolutely thrown a wrench in that. But it's interesting to me how they both have recovered from loss. Joel with deciding to not let people in, and yes, Ellie is only 14 years old and hasn't had as much life experience as Joel has. But what's refreshing about that is she's on the other end of the spectrum. Yes, loss is hard, but we need people, and I'm going to let you in. And Joel is pushing it away, and Ellie's forcing him to realize that he does need people, and you're going to be hurt anyway, so you might as well be surrounded by people you care about. Ellie knows this about Joel. She's not stupid. She's young, but she sees his pain, and she asks him what he's so afraid of because she knows. She's trying to make him talk about it, and that's why she says, I'm not her, you know. And she's smart. She puts two and two together, and she doesn't want to go on the rest of the journey with anyone else, because at this point, she cares about Joel and she trusts him.
That moment was a baptism for both Joel and Ellie. And they were, the people that they were, went under the water, and then they came back up and was like, all right, I'm in. I'm fully in. We leave Tommy's town. There's the reconciliation there. There's forgiveness there. And it's like, all right, I'm going to do what's right. I'm going to do this thing that I'm going to do. And I'm going to follow through on this.
There she is.
Where is this lab of theirs?
It's all the way out, University of Eastern Colorado.
Go Bighorns. Ellie, get off your horse. Give it on back to Tommy. I'm gonna hang on to this fella, if that's all right with you. Go on, don't make me repeat myself.
What are you doing?
Your wife kind of scares me. I don't want her coming after me.
Sorry for stealing your horse.
Look, come back to town. Let's discuss it at least.
You know me, my mind's all made up. University, Eastern Colorado. How do I find this lab?
It's in the science building. Looks like a giant mirror. You can't miss it.
You take care of that wife of yours.
There's a place for you here, you know.
You good?
I'm good.
Adios, little brother.
So at this point in the game, Joel takes Ellie and they are off to the university.
Hey, over there. Is that it?
It does look like a giant mirror.
How many people do you think are there? Fireflies, I mean.
I reckon it takes quite a crew to run that operation.
You think there'll be other people my age?
I'm not sure.
There are no fireflies.
Yoo-hoo! Fireflies! Here for mankind over here. Anyone?
But there are monkeys.
Aw, are those monkeys?
Yeah, a whole mess of them.
That was kind of awesome.
First time seeing a monkey?
First time seeing a monkey.
And I'm curious from a design standpoint, the purpose for monkeys at this moment and all the things it could possibly represent. I mean, like the larger story that that moment is telling within this world that the characters are living in.
I'm sure it started with a brainstorm of like, okay, we knew we wanted to go to this university. We wanted to keep you on this trail, this clue chain to find the fireflies, and wanted to say they've done some research here. They were here trying to develop a vaccine. They failed. And that's where the idea for like a monkey came up with at the end, like that they were testing monkeys. Monkeys could get infected with this thing, unlike other animals. And the guy doing the research was bitten by them. And then we worked our way backwards from that moment, which is at the end of the level, to say, okay, what are interesting things you could see in this level as you're riding around and you're coming across all these dead ends? It's like, well, if he let all the monkeys loose, then there should be like a pack of monkeys running around here. And that way, like, okay, cool. Well, when you crest this hill and you come across this fountain, then we can place all these monkeys and animate them. And it becomes this like kind of beautiful moment that then sets up this disappointment of like finding later that everyone has already left.
I'm curious to what extent that loss continues for Joel and Ellie in terms of the false, and this isn't quite right, but the false starts and stops of hope they have, where so much of the game seems to be, if we just get this thing, we'll get to this and we're done. Now we just need to get to the university and we'll get this and it's done. And feeling that loss each time, what keeps them going? Why keep marching, and why not pull a Bill or pull a Tommy and put a tent down somewhere and give it up?
Yeah, and the answer is each other. That I guess for Ellie maybe it's a little more complicated. It's finding purpose in the loss. That's what drives her. And every time they experience another loss, it's more of a drive to finish this. It's more of a reason to keep going, not less of a reason. And then for Joel, and by the time we get to the university, so we kind of hit this low point where he was adamant about getting rid of Ellie. They have their biggest fight where she shoves him and tells him she's not his daughter. And, he's just trying to be really mean to her to push her away. But it has the opposite effect where he realizes at that point, it's got to be me. Like no one else, like I'm the best equipped to do this. And now he's just take it on, whatever that means. Like he's understanding that he might feel the same loss he's felt before. And he's realizing maybe it's worth it. So the most he's put his guard down, and you hear it in his voice and in their conversation they're having is like, he's telling her now, like, He had a kid when he was really young, and that was really rough on him.
Have you ever been to one of these?
What, university?
Yeah.
No, not as a student, at least.
Why not?
I had Sarah when I was pretty young.
Were you married?
For a while.
What happened?
Okay. Too much.
He misses, like, singing and playing guitar, and...
Well, when I was a kid, I used to want to be, a singer.
Shut up.
I'm serious.
Sing something.
No.
Come on.
And he's talking to Ellie about, like, she wanted to be an astronaut.
Hey, I was thinking I would have wanted to be an astronaut.
That a fact.
Yeah. Can you imagine being up there all by yourself? Would have been cool. I'm just saying.
And these two characters are really opening up to each other in a way they haven't before. And of course, being cruel writers that we are, we're doing that knowing that Joel is about to get impaled on a rebar and pretty much die as far as the player knows.
Yeah, when the definitive edition or whatever, another collector's edition comes out, I want the steel case with the back of the box quote to be by you, and it says, "We're fucking cruel writers. Please enjoy The Last of Us Part 1.
But I mean, like, we laugh, but to me, those are the best stories.
So you took us there, and I think it's a great place to continue the conversation of